An update now to a case we've been following. Today, the two Las Vegas teens in court charged with murder for their roles in the brutal hit-and-run death of that retired police chief. It's all captured on a video taken by the teens themselves. 18-year-old Jesus Ayala, who was 17 at the time, and 16-year-old Jzamir Keys both pleaded not guilty to all charges in a Clark County, Nevada court. First, Keys.
Do you understand the proceedings that are happening here today? Sir, are you familiar with the 13 charges that you're facing?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand those charges?
Yes, ma'am.
As to those charges, how do you plead? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Ayala would enter the same plea to his 14 charges, including murder.
Do you understand the proceedings that are happening here today?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you familiar with the 14 charges that you're facing?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand those charges?
Yes, ma'am.
As to those charges, how do you plead? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
The video was taken by the passenger, allegedly Keys, and as a reminder, it is disturbing and difficult to watch.
Ready? Yeah. Knocked out. We need to get out of here. Put the address. Make me.
Andy Probst, the victim, was riding his bicycle at around 6 a.m. on a Las Vegas street. Police say a stolen car sped up from behind, crashed into him. He was pronounced dead a short time later. Initially, the case got very little attention, but once the video was made public, many who at least are not in the far-left media covered it. And now the defense trying to use that coverage against the prosecutors.
I received no communication whatsoever from the state. I found out that there was an indictment from the media. 4 different media organizations called me to comment on a grand jury proceeding that I wasn't informed had taken place. The reason I bring that up is because, frankly, I've seen the district attorney on TV more than Jimmy Fallon lately.
Joining us now, Jesse Weber. He's an attorney and anchor for the Law and Crime Network, also a NewsNation legal contributor, has been following this case closely. Is that the best defense they got?
Well, it's not great when you have all this evidence against them. I mean, what else are you going to argue? Think about it, Dan. There's that video. Then we know that one of the suspects had left. They caught him on surveillance camera. They canvassed the area. They spoke to witnesses. He was identified by a tattoo. They found burglary tools on him. This is not just one isolated incident. This was a crime spree where they were hitting multiple people. And so the evidence is so bad that I'm not surprised at this point. The first thing you hear is, look at the prosecutor making this an unfair case. Which,
you mentioned the other victim. Let's play the 911 call. This is someone else, another cyclist who was allegedly hit. Let's listen.
He ran me over on purpose.
He ran you over on purpose? Why do you say that?
He got behind me. I was watching in my rearview mirror on my bicycle.
Okay.
And I'm going, oh, and I got as far to the right, up against the curb as I could.
Okay.
Just blowing on his horn. Just kept on blowing.
So, is this happened before or after?
My understanding is the incident that they're charged with murdering the police chief happened as the last act. So again, it was the spree. Which, by the way, if we're talking about intent here, you know, did they try to murder? Yeah. It's not like it was a nice, oh, we kind of went close. And
we were just joking and we didn't mean it.
And it doesn't help that they say hit him on the video. By the way, I have to say, the fact that their attorney or one of the attorneys is saying, you know, it's the DA who's publicizing this. One of them took a video that was circulated. What was the purpose of taking that video? It's very ironic, maybe laughable, that you're saying, oh, the only reason this is gaining so much attention is the DA, when it was a video that was circulated for this very reason, and that's how it got this attention.
Now, the DA actually withdrew certain of the charges here. Let's listen.
We filed the most serious charges against both these defendants, but after my screening deputy reviewed some of the charges that defendant Ayala was booked on, we decided there was insufficient evidence at this point, but we can always re-add those charges.
How big a deal?
So I think it's actually a good move when prosecutors don't throw the whole book. A number of the charges that he's talking about were conspiracy charges, which, you know, you have to have an agreement. There has to be an overt act. It's sometimes hard to prove that. Right. Maybe as the case develops, maybe as one defendant turns on the other, they'll have a little bit more evidence.
You don't need to overcharge is the point.
Yeah. I think they have enough with murder.
And Ayala's public defender actually took their defense a step further. Let's listen.
Because everybody has been informed all along the way as to the state's perception of the evidence in this case. We haven't seen the evidence in this case. In fact, as the attorney for Mr. Ayala, this is the discovery I received.
Which, by the way, is why it's not surprising they waive their right to a speedy trial, gives them time to prepare a defense. And look, he is right. It shouldn't be tried in the media. It shouldn't be tried by the prosecution. I tell you this much right now. Tough case to defend based on everything we've seen.
Yeah, and they're not going to get, they're trying to get the charges dismissed. That's just not going to happen.
It's not, given the video alone, even if you didn't have anything else, would be enough.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.